Hi Taurus, welcome to your When the X Returns reading for, hello, I just flew out, for December 2018. See that? Ace of Cups. Just saying, somebody's in love with somebody. I think your ex is still having big feelings for you. Everything about this reading is in the description box below. Also, what is here is going to be how you feel about the ex returning, because this reading is based on the fact that they have already made their presence known, that they're either sniffing around or he or she is talking to you already, communicating with you. So this is how you feel about the rest of the readings about the ex. Jumpers. Someone's feeling, yeah, they're not doing well with feeling cut off or not having their secure, happy place. They're wanting to come back. They're thinking of ways to get back in there. Not that that's a bad thing. They're just thinking that, oh, things need to change and drastically I need to do something. They're feeling lost or disconnected without you. Golly. Okay. Because there's been a breakup in the marriage and somebody had to win at all costs. They feel cut off. They feel like they've been cut out now because of this disconnection and this breakup. There was a lot, God bless it, there was a lot of fighting. A lot of bickering, a lot of fighting. And they're trying to work out a way to find their way back to you. This is making choices, making decisions, movement. All right, let's try this again. The K. I got sassy in another reading and I think I was saying something about jumping cards and it had like 5 spill out. I'm like, okay, I won't do that again. I'm gonna get rude about it. Okay, so this is, okay. For some of you, it could be that you're not telling anybody about this, okay? Because this knight does things quickly and swiftly. They don't ask for, as I say, influence. They don't allow for influence. They don't ask for consult. They don't talk to other people about what they're doing. They just do it. There's not a lot of forethought to what they're doing. So this could be that that's your hunch about your ex. Okay, we shall see, but I mean, okay. 8 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, 2 8s, the Lovers. Okay, yep. Hang on here, let's see what 2 8s are. Not that one. 2 8s, new knowledge. Maybe somebody's learned something. Okay, so Taurus, this is, they've been thinking about things, been working on things. They might have even thrown themselves into work to distract them. But this is also them maybe doing some prescribed work, like the breakup was like, you need to go sort your issues. And they're like, okay, I will. And they're doing it. And now they want to talk and they want things to happen. They want to get back in there. Okay. Maybe they've realized what their issues were and they're like, okay, I know I need to work on this. I know what was wrong. Can I have another chance? This could also be that they know what went wrong and can we work on this together, and they want things to happen very quickly as well. So either way, they are still seeing a very strong connection to you. They think you are their person. They're heartbroken. 3 of Swords. They're heartbroken. 4 of Cups. The Hierophant. Ace of Swords. All right, they want to talk. They want to talk. They want you to see clearly. They want you to listen to them and see what they see. They want you to know what they know. This is somebody that's like, okay, I figured it out. Can we try again? Because this is marriage right here. This is marriage. This is at least a committed relationship. Oftentimes it speaks of marriage. It could speak to, well, I'm getting ahead of myself. All right. So they're heartbroken about the breakup, okay? They're heartbroken about not being able to be with you. And we saw before that they feel cut off and, okay. So I think they felt like things. Let me clarify first, because this speaks to restrictive environment and control more so than it does being on the same page, being married, being suited for each other. So let me. Yeah. Okay. Two heavies. Wow. So this is about change. This is about an ending. This is about breaking free from bondage and going within, removing yourself from a situation and going within because it was so controlling. So this is about restriction and being in a controlled environment. Now, it could be that everything was fine because this is Taurus right here. This is you. So you were just being who you were, and they're just like, oh my gosh, I feel like everything's, and for you cross watchers, don't punch me in the throat. I'm just saying they might have still wanted to go do the stuff they wanted to do. Okay. So they might feel like they were set free for a while, but it could also be that they felt like there was too much control in the relationship and they broke free and they needed time apart to think about some things. My hunch, though, is that they might have had some bad habits, and the fact that you were steady and reliable, and you're like, that cannot happen. That cannot exist in a stable, steady relationship. You can't do this business here and not have it have a negative effect on the relationship. It's very simple, right? And that was what the breakup was, so that they could go and get this addiction, this whatever was going on with them, sorted and come back. And so they could go heal, so they could go get therapy, so they could go work on something, so they could go figure out their business, go within, take time apart, and really ground and center, which is New Agey speak for sort their business. This could be Cancer, this could be Pisces, this could be Capricorn. Okay, so yeah, a couple of scenarios there because this is general, but this is somebody felt very controlled and restricted, and that was why it ended, because of the control issues. But again, it could be just because you put your foot down and said, this can't happen in a relationship. You've got to go figure this out. Somebody told somebody that, and they did. Now they're coming back. They still want to be with you. This is a karmic past life soulmate connection. We got the number 6. We got the Lovers. It's going to be Gemini. They are not seeing anybody. They're not involved with anybody. I think they've probably been dealing with sorting their business out. They want to talk to you. They want to see things. They want you to understand. They want you to understand. I'm getting like hit with a freight train right now about that. I need them to see my side of things. I need to be able to explain myself. I need to talk to them. There's that. Without clarifying first, I'm just going to say this could also be that they still need more time. However, I feel like this is clear, decisive, forward movement. Okay? This could also be that they want to cut things off for a little more time to get really clear, but there's a sense of urgency here. Either that or I've had too much coffee. But honestly, it's like it keeps just, yeah. Breakthrough, yeah. Yep. Okay, so this is heading something off at the past before it becomes insurmountable. This is narrowly avoiding disaster. This is being able to salvage something. It's also a breakthrough or an epiphany. And this is, in this case, we've got, you're like, okay, this might be a little hasty, or, I'm thinking that they're doing this without telling anybody, which if somebody has an addiction or habits, that's what they do. They're very secretive and they're very good at procuring and protecting. Okay. Just saying, I get a strong addiction vibe over here. Okay. If it's not that, it's just somebody that had other things going on that, that it was just affected the stability and the health of the relationship. It wasn't healthy. So over here, again, with the Knight of Swords reversed, we got this epiphany, we got this breakthrough. They want to talk. They want you to listen to them. Can we try this? Can we start in this vein? And this is being really super eager to start. This is chomping at the bit. They want back in there. So, dang Taurus. Okay, all right. Ma'at, fairness. Situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. Can I just say that, okay, yeah, because this is what this was. It wasn't that there wasn't a love there, at least for the Tauruses that I'm reading for. This was about you going, okay, it looks like I'm being controlling, but what it really is that we can't have this. So somebody's got to go handle their stuff, and I think it was you because it's a Taurus. Hello. Because this is a very fair, this is about, in this reading for me, this spoke to somebody just making a very fair and simple decision. It was very easy, like that none shall pass. This cannot happen. And I'm putting my foot down to protect all those concerned in this relationship. This could have been a family with kids. So it wasn't that there wasn't a love there or a commitment. It was that somebody needed to sort their business out. And it was a very straightforward decision to maintain the control, to keep things steady, stable, and secure. And that's why it ended, was because somebody put their foot down, not because somebody was being controlling. At least that's my hunch. I mean, for the Tauruses that I'm reading for. Time. Live life to its fullest, basically. Seize the day, carpe diem. Not disrespectfully, blah, blah, blah. But just this is like, you can't get this time back. And maybe that person knows it, that they're wasting a valuable relationship and time and a love, a solid, stable, strong love with you if they don't get their business sorted. Yeah, it's basically about considering the time you've had with someone, considering that time is fluid and never really ours, and making the most of it. And hopefully they get their business sorted so that you can, because it's very simple. It's non-negotiable. Things have to be a certain way for a relationship to be healthy, and I think you've conveyed that. So it could be that this is going to take time, and for you to be fair about that, to not be impatient, but you're not impatient. You're very measured and you're very careful, right? So this could be just the understanding that this situation will require, time to heal, and the reminder to be fair and to not be hasty. But I think that's more that it'll be handled with fairness, because that's your natural inclination, to be fair, to be kind, to be measured, to not this. What am I doing this again for? Okay, well that's why. Because this is don't back down. This is stay the course. You maintain that line, because they can't bring this back in there. They can't. I feel like this is addiction, okay? And it either spiraled out of control and you're like out. You need to go solve some stuff. You need to deal with these past issues that are affecting and whatever. And this is about you not backing down, about you putting a hard line and being restrictive in the sense that you cannot pass. You can't bring that in here. And I know I keep saying that over and over again, but because it keeps coming in. And it's not like you need to hear it or to worry about it. I mean, this feels solid. This feels like you. This feels like you might have your opinions and emotions about something, but you are very fair. So maybe this is reassurance for the partner that yes, of course, things will be fair and just. That's the whole reason I kicked you out, because we needed to do the right thing. Ganesha. Clearing away obstacles, protection and guidance. Yeah, getting rid of the riffraff, getting all that gunk out of the way, healing, uncovering, just, it's almost like going on a spiritual sojourn when you clear out the gunk from the past trauma, that sort of thing. You connect inward, you're automatically protected and guided because you're connecting to source, right? So that inherently, there's inherent protection in that. But again, with the synchronicity, look at this. This is 31, which reduces to 4, and this is 4. So yeah, this is timely, pun intended. Okay, so just know that I think this person's sincere. It's going to take time, but this is because of this card, and not like, oh, this changes everything, but I think this is doubling down on the fact that it is divinely guided, shall we say. It is about healing. It is about reconnection. Ultimately, it's going to take some time, but ultimately this is about reconnection. Strength. Now this is, that's true. You have an enormous amount of strength and courage. Remain focused, stand tall, and shine. This is also stating, normally I don't really hold too much weight with this, but as far as strength, it is going to take a lot of strength on both of your parts. I think that's where the fairness comes in also. This person is going to need a lot of help, but you're up for it. And it's not that they're a bad person, just some stuff got in the way. And they're battling. So, you always want to, when you see them trying, it's like, okay, you can't fault somebody for messing up if they're trying, but yeah, all good things, but it is going to take time, and it is, I don't want to sound cheesy, but it's almost like it's okay to trust again. It's okay. They mean it. They're trying. All right. So you stay strong. You stay how you always have been right here. Okay. And, oops. I hope to see you in the next reading. I hope this was helpful. It was just coming at me. It was kind of like, whoa, and I feel like I was talking a mile a minute and saying a lot of stuff. I hope it made sense. I hope it wasn't like, geez Louise, lady. But, yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you for stopping by, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Take care.